Clay Christenberry and Justin Burns.
If you have children in middle school, you know that getting them up in the morning can be a challenge.
Rob Bowers, Andrew Cox, and Spencer Beasley.
Today, though, close to 50 7th and 8th graders are wide awake and ready to get on the water well before daylight. The Maryville Middle School Bass Club does a lot of practicing and a lot of learning back at school. And on this special day, they're going to actually do some fishing. Volunteers from the local bass clubs provide the boats and the expert guidance. And some of the parents who are staying behind say this is not just a fishing tournament. It's another chance for their kids to learn. We're on Fort Loudon Reservoir just outside Knoxville, one of the best bass lakes in the South, and one where the morning fog hangs on a little later than usual.
Are you going to be fishing now?
Am I going to fish? I might throw a little bit.
Just let you know, I'd rather you have you take all the fish off because I don't want to touch any of the cold water.
Oh, you're going to touch them.
Oh, man.
All right. Good job.
All of this began in a PE class at Maryville Middle School, when teacher David Clark decided that showing his students how to cast a fishing rod fit right in there with dodgeball and running laps and all the usual phys ed activity.
You going? All right. Looky there.
The kids loved it. They started a bass club which meets after school, and now the club has tournaments twice a year. It is not the kind of ferocious competition you would see on the professional circuit, but if you find a good spot, you do keep it to yourself.
There's no fish back here. No, we don't have any back here.
Nearly all of the bass club members are boys, but everyone is welcome.
Show them how it's done.
And there are a few girls who've been known to do pretty well out here.
You need to throw over by those logs if you can get it.
Pro bass angler Teri Cindric lives 4 hours from here, and she still showed up to help.
That's what I like about kids is they're so easy to teach. When we came out here, I mean, we haven't been out here but an hour. She's throwing a lot farther than she was before. She's already got a fish in the boat too. I just want them to have fun.
Now, some of these young anglers have done a lot of fishing, and some are out on the water today for the very first time. But even though they call this a tournament, it's not about competition. It's not about how many fish you can catch. It's all about just getting out on the water and having a good time.
Every student at Maryville Middle learns pitching and flipping in PE class. Their teacher says that many of them don't play the usual sports, but the Bass Club gives them a chance to do well at something physical and to belong.
They're a part of something. They feel a part of something in the school. And at that age, it's very awkward if I don't fit into a certain group. And I see a lot of positives coming out of that with self-esteem to say that I am a part of something in that school.
You're liable to get a monster up through here, boys. I'm not joking with you.
A lot of the fun of fishing comes from what could be. You never know what's down there or what it might take to make them bite. And if you learn that early, it can stay with you the rest of your life.
As a kid, my grandparents brought me and taught me at a young age, and it stuck with me my entire life. And I love just being out here and being able to help out the kids, and it's a good experience for them.
Even the best day of fishing has to end, though, and as the boats return, the young anglers take a minute to remember some of those special moments on the lake.
Because I caught 2 fish, and I caught one, and I stole my partner's fish that got off his line and went to mine.
Even with 48 middle school fishermen and fisherwomen out there, nobody caught much. Only 5 bass were weighed in, and the big fish for the day was a 4-pound drum. You have to be impressed, though, when a teacher's idea for keeping his class interested turns into a big event like this, and just maybe gets some more young people into the outdoors today and for years to come.
How long was the biggest one? No fisherman's tales.
I'm Craig Owensby on Tennessee's Wilds.